Okay, now let's launch our backend on port 4000. Let's launch our movie front end on port 3000. And let's launch our admin front end on port 3001. Let's create the user Alice. You should click on sign up and write Alice, first name, Alice's last name, her email, username Alice, and password Alice. Let's sign up. Now the admin needs to approve it. So let's log in as admin. Okay, so as you can see, we have one pending request. Click on the button, show pending request, and you can see Alice. Let's reject Alice. This means the user has been deleted. Now let's log in again and create the user Alice. As you can see, since Alice has been deleted, there's no match found for Alice. That means she cannot log in. She needs to create again. So let's use sign up and Alice. Let's sign up. And now let's go to admin and approve the user. As you can see, Alice again, approve request. Now let's go and look at our admin page. First, we can see the buttons to generate or delete movie charts, label charts, and gender charts. But now let's go and do our favorite part, which is create a mood. A mood is a many-to-many relationship between moods and movies. To add a mood to mood, click on the movie you want to add. Let's add The Green Mile, and let's create a playlist called Friday Night. Generate the mood. In this case, if the mood is already created, it would just be added to an existing Friday Night playlist or mood. Otherwise, the Friday Night will be created. Let's add another movie. Let's add Goosebumps. Now we just generate mood will automatically add this movie to our mood name. As you can see on the lower part, we can see all the movies that have been added with their detailed information, their movie ID, their title, and the movie likes. Now let's go to our main page. Let's sign in as Alice. This is our homepage. Welcome to your dashboard. Let's go and see our movies. Let's start our sentimental search. Let's type the word. Let's say Boston. The number of results, let's say 5. The average, 1. The year, 2000. And the end year, 2010. Submit. And as you can see, 5 movies were generated. These movies are retrieved from our main API. DMDB API, sorry. Now let's pick one. Let's go with the town. Let's pick the town. To create this movie, just simply like this movie. As you can see in our charts, let's go to the first one. So our first one has 5 likes, but now let's like town 6 times and see how he moves up in the movie chart. You see, now he's at 6. Now, how about we do another search? How about New York? And let's just generate 2 results. You see, we get 2 results. Now let's click on the first movie. And then now let's test labels. Let's create a new label. Let's find jump. Let's do 10 number of search. Let's do an average of 1. And submit. Now let's add the fighter, number 8. If we say we find this keyword relevant, and we push the button relevant keyword, the relationship, the many-to-many relationship between label and movies will be created. We can also like this movie, so like this keyword, sorry. So let's like this keyword. Now, if we reload our page, you can see that now jump has 2 likes. Now let's do another search. Let's look for ass. Let's go for the Les Miserables. Nice movie. Let's go and like this movie. Do another rating. Let's say 5. Rate this movie. Now let's get the rating of this movie. The rating of this movie is 14 right now because we already made another rating about it. Let's do the 39 steps and let's start a movie what we haven't had in our database. So let's like this movie and do a rating of 2. Now let's see what the rating of this movie is. 4, because the user multiplies by 2 because this is the weight of the rating. Remember that the critic has more weight than the user. So it has more relevance, the rating of a critic, than the user. Let's remember this for the next step. Now we can see the top liked movies. Let's add the movie. Oh, now we see, you remember that we created the Friday night mood. What about, let's create another mood. So let's create another mood. Let's go to our mood page, our admin page, and let's go and create another mood. Let's say fun day. And let's do Robin Hood and add. Let's go to our main page again and see how this was created. Let's log in as Alice. And as you can see, our fun day mood is created. Now let's go to our critic page. Let's first create a critic, which we'll call Bob. Let's type the name, all of the information. Let's do the critic ID and the critic level. Remember, the critics have different levels. And let's go to admin and accept the pending request. Now we hit refresh, and as we can see, we approved Bob, so we only have 1 pending request. Now let's create another mood. Oh no, we already created enough moods. Now let's go to our critic login page. Our critic login page. As we can see, it looks pretty similar to the user page, but there's functionality differences which are done in the back end, like the weight of the raid, etc., etc. Let's do another search. Let's create a toy. As you can see, we again have a bunch of movies. Let's click on Toy Story. Let's like this movie and let's see if it was added. As we can see, is in number 21. Now let's add a keyword. Let's look again for toy. Let's zoom in and let's like this label. Let's refresh the page. And as you can see, toy is in number 4 with 2 likes. This concludes our demo of our web app, Movie Night. What movie are you in the mood for?